क्या कर रहे हैं?
दुपट्टा पकड़ा मैंने।
क्यों ये कर रहे हो ना ब्लर? ये नहीं तो फिल्टर लगा लो।
नहीं, ब्लर ही कर दो बस, हटो।
घर में तेरी फोटो नहीं दिखी।
कमा लिए तुम।
नहीं दिखानी क्या फोटो?
अरे ऐसा थोड़ी है।
तू बैठ ही गलत है, ऐसे घूम के बैठ।
Hello everyone, good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. Good
Hmm.
evening, ma'am.
Actually, my PC, some error occurred in my PC, so that's why yesterday I could not take the class. I'll try to schedule it on Saturday or Sunday. Is Saturday off for all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
If anyone has school on Saturday, please write in the chat. It means no one. All are available? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, fine. Neha, you also?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. I'll try to schedule Saturday around 3 or 4. We'll tell you. Okay. So we have finished up chapter Fibre and Fabric. Now is the time to do the exercise. Okay, I'm sharing the screen. Do you all have NCRT?
No, ma'am.
No.
Ma'am, no, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Wait, hold on. Give me a minute, please. I hope screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So here's the exercise. Classify the following fibers as natural or synthetic. Harshit, tell the first one.
Ma'am, synthetic.
Nylon, synthetic. Okay. Neha, wool.
Wool is natural.
Wool is natural. Trilokya cotton,
Natural.
Harshit silk,
Ma'am, natural.
polyester Neha,
Ma'am, synthetic.
and jute, Trilokya.
Natural.
Good. State whether the following statements are true or false.
अभी अभी बैठ जाओ बाद में एक साथ उठा के लाना
So keep telling yarn is made from fibers. True or false?
True. True. True, ma'am.
Okay. Spinning is a process of making fibers.
False. False.
Then spinning is a process of
Making fabric. Making fabric.
spinning fabric.
Ma'am, yarn.
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 Spin. Yeah. Jute is the outer covering of coconut.
False. False. False.
Then jute is what?
Jute is the stem of its plant.
Stem of the plant. Okay. The process of removing seed from cotton is called ginning.
True. True. True.
Okay. Weaving of yarn makes a piece of fabric.
True. 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 True.
Weaving of yarn makes a piece of fabric. Okay, correct. And what is the other method of making a fabric?
Knitting. Knitting.
Good. Neha, can you tell the difference between weaving and knitting?
Ma'am, weaving is done by three yarns. So
Wait, weaving by 3 yarns.
yes,
Nahi, exact 3 yarns are required to for weaving.
ma'am, like some yarn,
Okay.
and so they are put in like alternate sides, like one to the right and one to the left. They go in the alternate directions.
Okay. Trilokya, any corrections?
Ma'am, I was absent in that class. I don't really understand.
Okay. I shared the notes also, but have you gone through them?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Oh my God. Okay. Then Neha, Trilokya, in that case, you can tell me before we are, starting the topics and all.
Okay.
Harshit, you explain.
Ma'am, difference between weaving and knitting, ma'am. Weaving is done through a machine called loom, which is hand operated or power operated. And knitting is used to form from a loop of yarn. And weaving is used to make wool and sweaters.
Correct.
Like our grandmothers will knit.
But I don't think, Neha, in case of weaving, we typically require three yarns. It means like one set is horizontal, not one, but multiple yarns, let's say 4. Okay, 4 horizontal, then 4 vertical, and like alternate they are going so that they can be interlaced together.
Yes.
Okay. So Trilokya, this method of interlacing 2 different orientations of yarn is known as weaving. And you must have seen your grandmothers or mothers, they are knitting with help of a special needle. Mostly wool fabric is used for knitting, sweaters, and that open kind of cloth that usually girls prefer to wear in winter. So that process is knitting. Ultimately, the result of each is that we get a fabric of desired shape and size. Okay. Silk fiber, if silk fiber is obtained from the stem of plant.
False.
We get it from then?
Silkworm. We get it from silkworm.
You know which is the most expensive fiber in India?
Silk. Cotton.
Silk. Cotton is very easily accessible. Silk, because we get it from silkworm. What is the size of a silkworm? And we have saris also available in the market, which are made up of silk. So think about it, how many silkworms are required for the making of a sari, isn't it? So that's why it is very expensive. Cotton is easily accessible. Cotton is the cheapest, I guess, and the bestest. Polyester is a natural fiber.
False. False. False.
Okay. Scrolling. Just a minute. Look at fill in the blanks. Number 3. Plant fibers are obtained from blank and blank.
Ma'am, can I?
चल साफ
Yeah.
इधर आ गया
Ma'am, plants and animals.
Plants and animal, dear. Plant fibers means any plant which gives us fiber are obtained from which parts of plant, it is asking.
And fruit.
Wait a minute. Plant fibers.
निकाल Yeah.
I think the answer can be cotton and jute. Let me think of it. Plant fibers. Okay, you can write it cotton and jute. Fine.
Did not ask for examples. They're asking where it is obtained from.
So we can say flower and stem.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, can I say for B1?
B. Okay, Dakshin. Oh, Dakshin, you joined late.
Ma'am, no, ma'am, I came at 4:35.
4:35. Okay. Yes. Animal fibers are
Ma'am, wool and silk.
okay. From which parts of plant cotton and jute are obtained?
Ma'am, flower
Around the
stem.
See, cotton. Listen. Because see, in 4th question, it is asked that straight question from which parts we get cotton and jute. So cotton is the fruit of plant and jute is the stem of plant. So now look at 3rd A part. There we have to write cotton and jute only because the way we answer 3rd A part is already straight way asked in 4th. So 3rd is asking that cotton and jute means plant fibers are obtained from cotton plant and jute plant. 3rd A part I'm telling. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
5th, name 2 items that are made from coconut fiber.
Ma'am, ropes and
Ropes,
paper.
paper,
Mats.
coconut fiber, paper. Not paper. You can say ropes. We have mats or mats. And gunny bags.
Yes.
Explain the process of making yarn from fiber.
The process of making yarn from fiber is called spinning. It is done with the help of charka.
It is done with the help of
Charka.
just a minute.
Charka.
Adyakshan, you tell sixth answer.
Ma'am, by weighing machine, ma'am. Weighing,
Sorry.
ma'am. One minute, ma'am. I'm thinking. Ma'am, spinning.
Not in just one word. Explain a bit.
Ma'am, the process of making yarn from fiber is called spinning.
Dear, that's a one-word answer. Question is asking you to explain.
Ma'am, it is twisted. We need to twist the yarn, then we need to spin the yarn, we will get the fiber, ma'am.
Okay. You can do one thing in this, whole process of spinning, you can explain like fibers from a mass of cotton or wool are drawn out and twisted. This brings the fiber together to form a yarn. I'm repeating, if you want to write it. The process of making yarn from fiber is called spinning. Please write down. The process of making yarn from the fiber is called as spinning. Full stop. In this process, comma, fibers from a mass, fibers, Fibres, fibers from a mass of cotton, comma, wool, are drawn out and twisted. Full stop. This brings the fiber together to form a yarn. Yeah, that's it. Okay, now let us know few more things through definition, because the chapter is already so small. Adakshan, tell me the difference between natural and synthetic fiber with examples.
Ma'am, natural fibers are which come from plants, animals. Synthetic fibers are which man made it, ma'am. The fiber which come from chemicals, ma'am.
Okay.
For example, natural ones, wool, silk, and jute.
Hmm.
Um,
Great.
that's it. For animals, synthetic nylon,
Hmm.
Polyester. That's it, ma'am.
Okay, great. Now write next question. This is something extra, okay? What is ginning?
Ma'am, can I?
Wait, do one thing because you people don't have NCRT. And here the answer you wrote for sixth question. Write the question along with it. Explain the process of making yarn from fiber. Write this question also.
Ma'am, can I tell what's ginning?
Wait.
Can I?
Yeah.
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
can I?
Neha.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the process of separating fibers from the seeds of cotton is called ginning. And ginning can be done by hand or by machines.
Good. Everyone write down. Cotton fibers are separated. The question was what is ginning? And the answer, cotton fibers are separated from the seeds by combing. By combing. This process is known as ginning. Next, define weaving. I guess weaving defined was already there in the notes, PPT. Have you seen that? Harshit, you must be knowing you were there.
Ma'am,
Harshit, define of weaving was included in the PPT.
no, ma'am.
Write down. Define weaving. And yeah, one more thing about ginning, that this can be manually done. Also now machines are there for this task. Okay. Huh.
Ma'am, ginning separation is brought with the help of strong air currents.
With the help of
Strong air currents.
strong gear currents.
Air currents.
Air currents. Oh, yeah, that can be possible. Weaving, the process of arranging two sets of yarns, TWO2, two sets of yarns together to make a fabric, is called weaving. Next question. Add one more point in weaving, that weaving of fabric is done on looms. Weaving of fabric is done on looms. LOOMS. Done?
Ma'am, weaving of fabrics.
Is done on looms. There's a machinery setup by which we weave the yarns? I think Adyakshan and Trilokya have missed the video. So whenever I get the chance in the next class, I'll show you the video. You'll understand it better.
Okay, ma'am.
Next question. What happens after maturing? What happens after maturing of fruit of cotton plant? What happens after maturing of fruit of cotton plant? In bracket, put cotton balls. In the bracket, write cotton balls in question mark.
Ma'am, maturing?
Maturing of fruit of cotton plant means when that cotton balls get mature, what happens after that? Answer. After maturing and cotton balls, that ball is not B-A-L-L, it is B-O-L-L-S. Okay. Answer. After maturing, the balls burst open. The balls burst, B-U-R-S-T, burst open, and seeds covered with cotton fibers can be seen. Full stop. Then the cotton can be picked up. Noted? Now you people tell me, suppose I pull the yarn out of the socks. From a pair of socks, torn pair of socks, I pull the yarn, what will happen? And why? Very simple. Suppose you have a...
Ma'am, can you repeat the question again?
If I pull the yarn from a torn pair of socks, or
Yes,
suppose
ma'am.
you have a torn hanky, you pull a thread out of it. What's next?
Ma'am,
Ma'am, it will get damaged.
Okay.
Ma'am, then the other pairs of when the other pairs of yarn will also come out.
Other what?
Other pairs of yarn.
Correct. Other piece of yarns will also, start separating, because pulling one yarn means the interlacing has become loose. It's like giving an example.
Ma'am, we will get
You
a
have to,
long
unlock
thread.
the door. You have unlocked the door. Now you can go through anything in the house. So pulling one yarn means you have opened the one knot and then
Ma'am,
whole
it will
the
become
yarn.
a long thread like that, ma'am.
Means all of the yarns will open up and it will become clear. No hanky after that. Okay. Write the question. What will happen? What will happen if we pull the yarn? If we pull the yarn from torn pair of socks, question mark, why so? Why so? Answer. A single yarn gets pulled out. A single yarn gets pulled out continuously as the fabric gets unraveled. UNRAVELLED.
Ma'am,
As fabric gets unraveled. UNRAVELLED. Full stop. It is because they are made of knitted fabric. Knitted is KNITTED. Harshit, you remember the weft and wap?
Ma'am, what?
Weft and wap. We have seen these words in the video while we were watching weaving.
Yes, ma'am. Even I do
Try to recall. Yeah, Neha, tell me what was that? Weft, WEFT, and WARP, weft and warp.
Ma'am, west and warp were like the vertical and horizontal bunch of yarns.
Like suppose we are making some shirt, okay? The yarns placed lengthwise are called warp, and the ones placed widthwise or perpendicular to the previous one, they are known as weft. Okay. Write the question. What is meant by weft and warp? WEFT weft and WARP warp. Answer. Warp is the yarn placed. Warp is the yarn placed lengthwise. Warp is the yarn placed lengthwise in the loom. Full stop. Weft is the yarn. Weft is the yarn which moves crosswise through the warp. Through the warp. Noted? Now you tell me, you all have one sewing box at home if we need to sew something at home, okay? The yarn is wrapped on some cylindrical structure.
Yes, ma'am.
What we call that? Bobbins. BOBBINS. Note down. What are bobbins? BOBBINS. Answer. Bobbins are the wooden or Bobbins are the wooden.
Mom, I actually have a cylindrical one. The yarn.
We all have cylindrical one. Bobbins are the wooden or plastic reels. REELS. Bobbins are the wooden or plastic reels on which yarn is wound. On which yarn is wound.
Ma'am, on which yarn?
Is wound. But you know that how in ancient times people used to cover their body when these fabrics and all were not at all discovered.
Ma'am, with leaves?
Mom,
Yeah.
they use to cover leaves and skin of animals.
With skin of animal.
Correct. Leaves and animal skin were used to cover the bodies. Okay, listen to the question carefully. Rahul burns a piece of cloth. It gives the odor similar to that of a burning paper. Which fiber is that cloth made of?
Synthetic.
And polyester.
Synthetic. And specification polyester. Any other answer?
Mom, nylon.
None of these. It is cotton.
Okay, mom.
Yeah. Cotton on burning. Odor
jute.
of burning paper. No, cotton. Okay.
Velvet, ma'am, velvet.
Dear, cotton I've spoke. Who is this? Adakshan?
Yes, ma'am.
Cotton.
Okay, ma'am.
So this weekend, you have the test of fiber to fabric only. Before that, I'll try to conduct one class. Okay. Tomorrow we don't have, right? Do we have class tomorrow? No. If at tomorrow at what time you have already have a class? Any other subject, maths or something else?
Ma'am, 4:30. 4:30.
Only 4:30 to 5:10. Rest of the time you are free.
Ma'am, I'm not free at 6 to 6:45.
Okay. So 5:10 to 6 is your availability. Okay. Fine. I'll try. Okay, children, we'll meet in the next class. Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank
you, ma'am. Have a nice day.
Same to you.
Bye, mom. Have a nice day.
Mm.